Huh.
Oh, I don't
Brad
know.
talks in his sleep a lot.
I've been gone for so long, stuck in a distant world.
Can you guys just start out by introducing yourself and telling us what you had for breakfast?
I'm Brad. I play guitar and sing in Bonfires. This morning, I had way too many fig Newtons for breakfast.
My name's Kevin. I play drums for Bonfires. This morning at like 5, I pulled into one of those quick stop gas stations and I had a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich.
That's very fancy compared
Yeah.
to Big Newtons,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
I was the only one awake though.
you
So.
didn't wake me up for the croissants.
Yeah, I thought about it, but
That's okay.
Tonight's the first night of tour. Are you guys like prepared? Did you do the Walmart run, have a bunch of socks, underwear, like you're good to go?
Yeah, we had our Walmart run this morning. Well, half of us were still sleeping.
this tour is kind of weird too because we're from Chicago and the third day of this tour is in Chicago. So I just packed a bag for 2 days and I'm finishing when we're at home.
Yeah, but no, we're ready for all the Walmart stops.
Oh yeah,
That's
always.
the glorious part.
A Reason to Get Home just dropped a few months ago, and what has the response been like?
Surprisingly good. We were extremely proud of the songs that we had written, and we were hoping that people would respond to them well. And it seems like a lot of people are really starting to connect. And that's super cool because that's just kind of like our whole goal with music in general, is to be able to make those connections with fans and give people something that they can sort of cling on to when they're listening. So
Yeah, and something we get a lot with it is that they say it's our best release yet, and that's obviously what any band wants to hear when they release something new. Is like you want to one up your last release no matter what.
oh yeah, every time.
So it's cool to hear for sure.
And you guys have pretty consistently released new music over the last couple of years. And with kind of the constant demand for content now that everything's online, do you feel like extra pressure? Do you think like artistry suffers at all because you need to like get stuff out there?
I don't think so. I personally think like the internet age is really cool because it gives you the chance to get a little more creative in certain ways with the things that you're doing as a band. Like now you can actually you can post pictures and videos and things that people will want to see, and it helps them get to know your band a little better. It was like with all the members. As far as whether or not there's pressure, I don't think there's really a whole lot of pressure as well. I mean, I guess there is a little bit. You just have to, you have to really sort of keep up because it's a very fast-paced
Yeah,
type of thing.
Definitely people's attention spans now are very short, which is like we've always wanted to do a full length, but it's not really financially reasonable right now, and it makes sense to release a couple short things closer together because then you're keeping people's attention that way. And as far as pressure, it's definitely something that's thought about, but the internet age is cool because you can go out and you can tour like we are now and you can get new fans that way, but you can also be at home and put yourself on an online market
You can
and
still make fans.
make fans that way.
You guys were just played on the radio not
Yeah.
that long ago. What was that like?
That was I think within the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Well, we had submitted to be played on 101 WKQX, which is a radio station in Chicago, and they got back to us very quickly, like, hey, we're into this, and we want to play at this time and this date. And we're like, oh, super cool. Somehow I missed it.
It happened twice actually.
It happened twice though, and I missed both times.
Oh, God.
It was cool actually. My manager at work, I work at a Buffalo Wild Wings, my manager at work let me stop working for a second so I could hear what he said. And I didn't listen to the whole song, I just listened to the beginning and the end of it because I work at Buffalo Wild Wings and it's busy all the time. But it was really cool because that was like a radio station before like aux cords happened, like aux cords in every single car. Like that'd be a radio station that was just constantly on in my car. So
Yeah.
it was cool to actually,
Yeah,
it was kind of nostalgic feeling to actually flip through the radio tuner.
Yeah, it was actually really cool because, that radio station, they had a different name before, and I think they were bought out by some other guy or some other company or something. But, it was a radio station that kind of, for all of us, shaped our taste in music. So to end up being played on that station with the song of ours, this is very I don't know how to describe it, but it was very humbling. I guess I don't know. It was just really cool.
It's not every day you can like go home and tell your parents like we were on the actual radio today.
Yeah, in which they'd understand because
Yeah.
I mean a lot of parents don't get
Yeah.
the Spotify's and the Apple
Yeah.
Music.
And then they look at you and they're like, "Hey, you're getting pretty good at that thing."
still doing that band thing,
Yeah.
like the Thanksgiving dinner conversation.
When are you guys playing in town next? I want to try and make it.
Have you ever played at a bonfire?
Not yet.
Not as
Not yet.
bonfires, but like I've sat around a fire before and like,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
hit
Yeah.
a cajon or
Yeah. No, I definitely like played like an acoustic
There's
guitar.
always an acoustic guitar at a bonfire.
Somewhere,
It's like
yeah.
part of the
But-
rules.
whether it's like somebody playing like genuine music or it's like a bro playing Wonderwall, like it's always there.
There's always a pro playing
Yeah.
Wonderwall. There's a Hard Times article that's titled "Band Member Afraid to Request Time Off from Dead End Job He Hates."
Oh my gosh.
Is that anything that's like a legitimate concern for you guys, or are you ready to hop in a van? Like, at any
The
moment.
cool part for me is that when I went into my job, I told the general manager there that I played in a band and that I needed time off. But before I had this job at Buffalo Wild Wings, I worked at like other dead end jobs like at Dunkin' Donuts, like grocery stores and stuff like that. And I've gotten fired because I've had to leave for too long and stuff like that. So it is a pretty reasonable thing to be afraid about when you want to tour. Is most likely you're not going to keep your job.
Yeah. Thankfully,
We're
we're all
pretty
pretty
lucky,
lucky.
yeah.
I've been working at a Panera for well over 2 years now, and they've always been cool with it. I got fired from Subway before that for leaving for a tour. But no, that is a concern sometimes.
Cool thing about Bonfires is we all work in the food industry. I'm a server and a cook at Buffalo Wild Wings. He's at Panera, and then Nate's at Beggar's Pizza. So
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, no, it's definitely a concern sometimes. Even with like the managers we have who are always cool, that you never know if one day they're just gonna be like, you know what, that's not okay.
yeah,
anymore.
like this
But-
isn't cool.
It's also really interesting when a Hard Times article becomes something that you relate to,
Oh yeah.
and
And
that
most
makes me
of the
feel a lot
time-
of things.
I feel
They're
like most of the
very
time I
real.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that those people like have had some of those experiences before.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's one of those things you know if you know. We were Bonfires.
And thank you for watching Never Sometimes TV.
Yeah.